This is a batch with Project ID26 and our EAP. In this video, we are presenting our project Eluding Suit for Better Environment using Machine Learning. Now we shall introduce our project. This project is controlling air pollution based on emission test results, which helps to minimize the air getting polluted from the smoke released by the vehicles. Diesel vehicles are one of the main problems, so we are concentrating on vehicles which uses diesel fuel. With the development of current technology, demands the prevention of air pollution rather than controlling of pollution. So in this proposed system, whenever vehicle arrives at the petrol bunk, vehicle is identified using object detection method and then license plate data is extracted using OCR technique. Then it will check with the emission test database whether that vehicle has undergone emission test or not. If the vehicle has undergone emission test, then vehicle will be provided with the fuel, otherwise not. We have also made centralized hub to store emission test details of every vehicle. Also, we have made with a greater efficiency by two-way authentication using RFID during fueling the vehicle. It needs to be matched with the EPC, that is electronically stored information generated and provided during emission test, which is compared with the license plate number identified using OCR technique for the same vehicle. Also, to avoid any kind of malpractice, it re-verifies that the fuel is providing to the same vehicle which is detected in the first. This re-verification is done using SVM technique. Fuel will be provided for those who want fuel in external countries, but they must provide the and by entering that artifact value, it follows the same process. Then by checking emission test results in the database for the emission register number, we can decide whether the fuel can be provided or not. Next, it comes for methodology, where video frame extraction and process of frames to detect object using CNN takes place. First, we need to start camera recording, then vehicle localization, then it grabs a frame and convert to dark, and object detection is done using CNN. Then feature extraction needs to be done to detect the object. That's like width, height, weight. Then plate localization, edge detection will be done. First, it takes color of the image, then refines it, intensifies it, and localization is done to estimate the location of an edge and spacing between pixels. Then OCR, which is a based vehicle number plate detection and edge detection for number plate extraction. First, data will be extracted from the number plate and it compares it with the database. Then we need to build a convolution neural network model where character recognition model is one. It is one of them. Then we need to load that trained convolution network OCR model. So when it classifies the object as car or truck and extract the number plate data, then next step is using RFID technology. So it will be placed on the petrol gun in the petrol bunk. Then tag will be attached to the car. Then if extracted data matched with the database data, fuel will be provided. If not, if we won't provide any fuel for them because their test results is not done.
In our project, we will give vehicle registration number as a input and get the result as if the fuel need to be provided or not. This is our output of project. In software requirement, we are making use of Windows 7 for our project, and we are using HTML5 and CS3 and JavaScript for the front end, and C# and Iron Python for the coding language. For database purpose, we are using MySQL and Visual Studio for the IDE. We are creating backend by using the Core FTP Lite server and GoDaddy for the domain. The project can be deployed on any browser like Firefox and Google Chrome. For hardware requirements, we are making use of RFID RC522 with Node MCU version 3, which has the frequency range of 13.56 MHz and which needs the operating supply voltage of 2.5 volts to 3.3 volts, and the reading range will be 5 centimeter. So come to result discussion. So in order to avoid air pollution we are trying to avoid the air pollution based on emission test results. So it will not completely remove the air pollution. It will minimize the air getting polluted from the polluted by the pollutants released by the vehicle. So what we are doing is, whenever the vehicle arrive at the petrol bunk, the vehicle is identified using object detection, and the license plate will be extracted using OCR techniques. Then it will check with the database if the extracted number plate has has done emission test or not. If the emission test has been done, then the fuel will be provided for that vehicle. If not, the vehicle will not be provided with the fuel. So to avoid any kind of malpractice, we're making use of RFID to authentication using RFID. So what it does is, we are placing a reader on the pet, sorry, petrol gun, and the RFID tag will be placed on the vehicle. So it will be make sure that the fuel injection is going to the correct vehicle which has done the emission test. We also provide fuel for who bring RC card, uh, of the for the user who bring external can. So we will enter their RC card number into our website and check if the emission test has been done for that vehicle or not. If the emission is done for that vehicle, a buzzer will be a buzzer will be triggered. If not, it will show that the emission test not has been done.
Can have societal relevance. Environment is getting polluted from the harmful gases released by the vehicles, which leads to many lungs disorder in human beings and also pollutes ozone layer which surrounds the earth. This causes many pollution to our environment. Thus, diesel vehicles are one of the main problem. Rather than avoiding the air pollution once after getting polluted, here we can going to control the emission of toxic pollutants from the diesel vehicles by our system. And motivation, air pollution in India is a serious issue. 11 out of 12 most populated cities on a WHO, that is World Health Organization list, were in India. About 75% of death linked to air pollution here. So 50% of children suffer from asthma, stroke, lung diseases, lung cancer, and etc. This causes many problems to our human beings. So diesel cars generally use less fuel than petrol cars. So give us less CO, but will produce more toxic emission. So that's why we more focused on diesel vehicles to avoid this pollution.
And when it comes to conclusion, uh, we will conclude that if this system came into existence, then we can control 70% of air getting polluted. We need to provide a regulatory and policy support for the emission test, and this system emphasizes to control air pollution by making sure that every vehicle has undergone emission test or not. Uh, if the vehicle got emission test, then fuel will be provided. Else, fuel will not be provided. Next. When it comes to future work, this system in future can be implemented to the two-wheelers also, and our system can be implemented during insurance renewal system, where the user get the message when he has to renewal his insurance. And the evolution of the electric vehicles can replace this system, but the evolution of electric vehicle is a tedious job. Next. When it comes to commercialization, if the government approves this system, it can be implemented in all petrol bunk. As we are using centralized database, the data can be fetched in all parts of the India by making sure that fueling is done for vehicle who got emission test pass. and the petrol bunk functionalities are provide fuel for those who pass the emission test, and does not provide fuel who doesn't pass the emission test. And end users receives the fuel when he uh, passed the emission test and view the notification about the result. And this completes. Thank you.
This is our project website, which has a home option and a verify option and an admin option. Where in the at the admin option, admin can log in by giving his credential, like his admin username and password. If the admin after successfully, if the admin give a correct credential, he can log in successfully. If the admin give a incorrect credential, the a pop-up message will be shown that the password or and username is incorrect. So here admin will successfully log to his admin page. Here there are two operations which can be performed by the admin. One is enter the emission test details, that is the vehicle number and the status of the emission test, and after the date will be taken automatically from the system date, so we don't need to provide the date. And another option is add tag. So in this option, the admin will enter the vehicle number which has got the emission test done, and he will enter the RFID tag number which will be connected to the vehicle number. So when we place the RFID to the RFID reader, the number plate of the vehicle will be automatically received from the tag. So after, so this is about the add tag. So now we will look at our database. So there are two, as we can see, there are two tables which one, first one is the emission test, and which got the vehicle number, which is nothing but the vehicle number plate, and the emission test status, which has shown as done. This means the emission test has been done for the corresponding vehicle number. And another table is vehicle details, which will show the vehicle number and the corresponding RFID tag ID, which is 1. So now this shows the one entry. Now we will try to enter another entry, like the admin will now enter a vehicle number which has got the emission test done. Now select the status done, and he will click on the add. So after clicking on the add, the prompt will show that the data has been saved. Now we need to give the RFID tag ID to the corresponding to the saved vehicle number. So here we will provide the vehicle number which has got the emission test done, that is KA05MT9845, and enter the tag number. After submitting, it will show that the vehicle tagging is done. This means that the RFID which has got the ID 2 has been tagged with the vehicle number KA05MT9845. So after this, we will look at our database. So as you can see, the data has been stored at the database. In the both table, the data has been stored.
Now from index page, we have redirected to verify page, where it has two options. One to make video, that is to capture the object and process it. Another one is RC check, where RC card data will be given as an input. Now we'll click on video. So it will give us a window where the object can be seen and the object can be detected. Now we have used web camera, so we need to enable the camera to capture the object. You can see the small window where the object has been displayed. Now the object will be captured in the image. Continuous video will be running where frames are extracted to detect the object. First step is to process the image and remove noise. And using CNN algorithm and SVM algorithm, we have classified the object as car. You can see that bounded box detecting the object. Now gives alert message that car has been detected in the image. Click on OK. The next step is to process the image to extract the number plate. We need to click on next button where the image will be processed and number plate data will be extracted using OCR algorithm by edge detection technique. Now you can see that small window which has extracted data which appears as a text about that is K09ME4983. Then this data will be compared with a database and finds whether this vehicle number is found in the database. Yes, vehicle number is detected, that is K09ME4983. Now it also displays whether the emission test is done for this vehicle or not. Now this is backside of the vehicle, that is same as what we did for front side of the vehicle. Now it captures the same and process it and detects the object. Once the object is detected, then it reprocess it to extract the data which is present in the image. Now you can see the object has been detected from the backside of the car. Now next step is to again process that image. Car has been detected in the image as shown in the alert message. Using OCR technique, using edge detection method, number plate will be extracted and data will be displayed in the object. In the small window, it appears with the text. Now from backside of the car, the number plate data will be extracted and compared with the same database so that both front side and backside data is matched in the database. Its displaying vehicle number is detected, that is K09ME4983. Now we have successfully captured front side and backside object with the number plate and extracted data, and also emission testing is done for that vehicle number. Now we can continue with the further process, that is providing fuel for that vehicle.
The emission testing is done. We have to provide the fuel for the end user. That is, we are going to provide 200 rupees by entering the price, and the volume will be taken automatically, that is 2.7 liters, and we have to authenticate it. By authenticating, the local host says that they match the RFID. We have to match the RFID that is corresponding to ME4983. That is one. We have to match the RFID tag 1 to the RFID reader. Now this is about the connection of the RFID reader and Node MCU, and this is the power supply, that is 3.3 volts, and the frequency is 13.56 megahertz. And when comes to Node MCU is a Wi-Fi module which is used to interface as a microcontroller, and this connection between the Node MCU and RC582 is as the reset button of the Node MCU is connected with the reset button of the RC582, and the power supply pins are connected. Oh, sorry. Now the D2 pin of the node MCU is connected with the serial data line of this RFID, and the D5 pin is connected to the serial clock for clock cycles, and the D6 pin of the node MCU is connected with the is connected as input pin to the RFID, and the D7 is connected as the output pin. This is about the connection. When comes to the reader, zoom it ಮಾಡು. When comes to the reader, RC522 reader, we have to place the tag in the mentioned area, and the data from the tag is extracted by the reader. The reader passes the radio waves to the tag. From the radio waves, data is extracted. This is about the connection. Now we are placing tag 1 to the RFID reader. Now you can observe we are matching the RFID tag, that is 1. Now the local host says that the emission testing is done. You can observe here emission testing is done, and verifying the vehicle before fuel discharge, that is making sure that the same we are re-verifying that the petrol is that the fuel is fuel to the same vehicle or not, and the vehicle number detected was K09 ME4983. Now we are re-verifying it.
Okay. After emission test is done and amount has been entered to get the fuel discharge. Next step is re-verification to ensure that the fuel discharge is for same vehicle or not. For that, we again extract the number plate from the vehicle and compare with the cloud from RFID. So now we extracting the number plate from the camera now. Now it's extracting number plate and ensure that the same vehicle has been that car emission gone through emission test or not. Extracting the number plate from the system. System says that place the RFID tag to reader. Now it says
fuel discharge started.
So now the RFID tag is already placed on the RFID reader. So fuel discharge is started now. If you remove the tag, the fuel discharge is not possible. So we should. So now we can see the tag will be removed. So the system says the message as
detected. Please place RFID to continue the petrol discharge. RFID not detected. Please place RFID to continue the petrol discharge. RFID detected. Please place RFID to continue the petrol discharge.
As we seen here, after placing the RFID, the fuel discharge is continued. After fuel discharge is done, the system says fuel discharge is done.
Thank you. Visit again.
So this is the cloud where we have stored our database regarding our project. When we entered our credential, we can log into the cloud and see, and we can access our database. It has been made centralized, so it can be accessed from anywhere. So after entering credential, we can see our database. As you can see, the database named IoT RFID is the database regarding our project. So it has the data which has been entered at the website stored in it. So when we click on it, we can see the database data. There are this is the database which contains the fuel injection data. When we have placed the RFID tag, it will the field name data value will continuously read the RFID ID. When, as you can see, the at the second entry, the tag ID which has been 4 has been read for 3 times, means it has been there for a 3 second. When we remove the RFID tag, it will show that it will initialize the value to 0, which means the fuel injection has been stopped. So we need to again match the RFID to the we need to match the RFID again to get the fuel injection going. So as you can see, we have placed the RFID tag which has the value 1. As you can see, it's been continuously reading for 50 seconds. When we remove the RFID tag, it will initialize the value to 0, which shows that which will notify the admin that the fuel injection has been stopped.
Now we have deleted the one database entry, that is KA05MT9845 in the database. Now we are going to process this image. We have verifying that this number got emission test or not, the car has been detected, which is popped up here. And the local host says the car has been detected. Now we are extracting the license plate number by capturing it. We are capturing, and after capturing, we are processing to extract the license number, that is KA05MT9845, and the vehicle detected is KA05MT9845. And since this has not undergone emission test, the local host says emission testing is not done, so fuel discharge is not possible. So we can observe here the vehicle which has not undergone emission test will not provide the fuel.
Now we need to enter the verify page, where there is an option to enter the RC card containing license plate number, so that if a person couldn't bring its vehicle to the petrol bunk to get the fuel, or if he brings his external container or can to get the fuel, he need to provide his vehicle registration card, so that we can take the license plate number from that and enter it to check whether the emission test is done or not for the particular vehicle. Then if we verify with the database, it shows the emission status that for this vehicle, the emission testing is done. So we can provide fuel for them in an external container. Now, if person brings RC card for which the emission testing is not done, it verifies the entered data with the database and checks whether the emission status is done or not. So for this vehicle, as we can see, emission testing is not done, so fuel discharge is not possible. So for the person who brings this number without any emission test for his vehicle, we can't provide any fuel. So this is all about our project regarding that emission test data.
In this code, when the frame has been extracted from the video, it will be renamed to the named to the car.jpg, and the Python code for that Python code to detect the object and classify the object will be applied to that image. Like as you can see, the image has been given as car.jpg, and the weights and the configuration and the classes required to classify the object has been written in the code. So if the image has been detected as a car or truck, the alert message will be shown as car has been detected in the image. If a car or a truck has not been detected in the image, alert message will shown as car object was detected, not detected in the image. So this is all about this. Now in this code, we are going to extract the number plate, and in this code we are going to extract the number plate, and from the same image which has been given to detect the object. As you can see, we have applied the OCR code here to the same image to detect the number plate. So after the number plate has been detected, the alert message will be shown with the shown as the detected vehicle number plate has been detected is, and the vehicle number is it will be displayed there. And in this code we have connected to the local cloud by using the IP address and ID and password. After connected to the database, it will check if the status of that given number plate is done or rejected or not done. If the status of the that vehicle number plate is done, an alert message will be shown as emission testing is done. If the status is not is equal to done, then alert message will be shown as emission testing is not done, so fuel discharge is not possible.
Firstly, we have included all the libraries required for the connection. Then we have configurable pins, that is reset pin for D1 and setting pin for D2. Then we have created RC522 instances. Then we have declared object for HTTP client. Then we have initialize the serial communication with the computer, that is initialization of peripheral bus, then initialization of RC522 card. Then we have connected the Wi-Fi router. Also, we need to enter the password and ID as RF tag fuel and password as 123456. Only with this we can connect the RFID. Then the message will be displayed, that is connected to, and the IP addresses will be displayed. This shows that the connection is successful in the serial monitor. Then it prints the 8-bit data in the hexadecimal with the leading zeros. Then we have assigned 4 tags where it is named 1, 2, 3, 4, where tag 1 has a UID, that is 37A3526 for the card which we need to access. If we keep reading the data from the tag by the reader, it will display 1 and update the database with the same. If we remove the tag, it updates the database with a 0. This is how it works. Then we have 4 tags in the same way, where it has different UID numbers. Once the extracted required string is obtained, it sends the data to the database and runs the RFID reader and tag.